Right guys, we are back. This is Formula 7 racing. This is a pre-season race and it's so good to be back, even though it's not full it's full qualifying 50% race like your normal gold races, except it is a pre-season race, so some faces in here that you might not see when the season starts next Sunday. We usually stream on Twitch. We're going to have to stream on YouTube until we get it fixed. It is linked to another account, so we do need to sort that out before next Sunday. Ben already setting the benchmark for the new season. The graphics look absolutely insane for the new F1 game. You can hear the turbos screaming as well, which is cool. The new season is going to be incredible. Just hopefully these glitches won't ruin it. But Ben is on another flyer as he's coming through sector 3. He's on an in-lap, so we've got a few drivers in the pit lane. A lot of names that won't be in the vehicles that you used to see them in. One there is Lemon in the Haas. That's going to be take a bit of getting used to. LG and Leon there in the Mercedes at the RS Open. Jake the lad in the McLaren. What's going on, B-Right? Joe Champion. Do I need to go out again? You look pretty safe to me, but you never know. With 5 minutes left, everybody's going to be going out and screaming for that extra lap. Shadow Card. Following on from Season 2 with a DNF. Hopefully, he did well actually in Season 2, Shadow Card. I tell you who did well as well, Ifney. If he can get on top of them penalty points, he'll be absolutely smashing it this season. I think he'll do really well in Season 2. Invalidated his lap time is Leon. Let's get that full track map on. We've got, let's jump back on board with Lemon Who, see what he's going to do. He's 7th fastest at the moment. Jump on board with that Haas. Oh, the Russian car. So, keeping an eye on them revs for a minute. No, he's on his way in. Stay on board with Leon in that Mercedes as he comes down towards the finish straight, and it's a slow lap. I think he's going to head into the pit lane. And he does get the lad in the McLaren. His revs are stuck as well. On an outlook, Alvaro Chabas in that Alpine. Yeah, Joe, it's not great. Oh, guys, I've got really bad hay fever as well. Alright, 4 minutes left of Q1 as the Alpine chases down the Moz Monster in that Ferrari. It's really unusual to see Moz in a really good car. Alvaro and the Ferrari both with the ERS Open. The revs keep getting stuck, which is a little bit annoying. Oh, the Moz has spun it. The Moz there just losing control of the back end of the Ferrari. You can see him in the distance just trying to get back on track as the Alpine of Alvaro Chabas comes through sector 1 here in Bahrain. Another full season, this with the new game coming out. Sky, the world champion in the Alfa Romeo for next season. So we will stay on board with Mascati, see what he can do as he comes down towards sector 3, and he goes only 15th fastest. So you can see with the new game as well, you don't know what you're going to expect by these drivers. The world champion is the driver at risk here in Bahrain. You've got Fanfinis in that Ferrari as well as he screeches through sector 1 to start a flying lap. You've got Banter Brandon in the Red Bull, just moved up to the gold division after becoming the world champion in silver as he comes down through sector 3. Oliver the Mose is out, he's in 9th at the moment, he's doing really well in the Alpine. Here comes Banter Brandon towards the finish line as a turbo screeches along, comes towards the line, it goes a 1:26, goes 13th fastest in that Red Bull. Fanfinis in the Ferrari coming through sector 2. We've got Alvaro Chabas just goes wide. Is that going to be invalidated? He was up on his lap time and that would have cost him as well. So we'll go back on board with the Ferrari driver. We'll see what he can do in the Ferrari. Yes, Ifnit. So Q1 and Ben McEwen is the fastest driver on track. Ed Williams is second fastest with Homo Sapien in third. For some reason it's not letting me scroll down to see the drivers that were eliminated, so that's another thing they'll have to sort out as well. Oh, I can scroll down now, I have to press advance. So Shadow Card will be starting at the back of the grid. Alvaro Chabas alongside him. Leon will be starting in 18th, and the world champion Mascati will be starting in 17th. Not the pre-season race the Alfa Romeo driver would have wanted. Ifni, the new and improved silver driver, will be starting in 16th, just missing out by 0.04 of a second to get into Q2. So who's going to be first out the pit lane? I'm going to jump on board with Adrian Sky. Is he going to continue from season 2? He's gone onto a medium compound tyre. No movements as of yet. There we go. Agent Sky is on the move. And as predicted, he is the first out the pit lane with his Haas teammate of Lemon Who. So the Haas is continuing to head straight out the pits. So Phantom is catching up to these guys. He wants to set the lap first. So Adrian Sky in the Haas will be first to set a lap in Q2. What can he do? Let's stay on board with him. As he comes down the pit straight, DRS is open. It's a tough track, especially with the new game as well. You can really lose it going over any of these curves. As soon as you touch them, that is game over. Fanfiness will set the fastest lap of a 1:26.7 on them mediums. You've got the Moz Monster coming through sector 3 as well. You've got McLaren just in front of him. They're on outlap, so let's stay on board with the other Ferrari. The Moz Monster coming down the pit straight. And it's a 1:26.5, goes fastest in that Ferrari. Lemon Hoover 1:30, didn't have the best of laps on the soft compounds. Here comes Maxi Block, a former world champion in that Alpha Tauri. Jake the lad just starting his fastest lap as well. And Maxi Block goes a 1:50, not a very good lap at all. But you've got the other, is that Ben McEwen coming down? He's on an out lap as well, so he's going to start his flying lap. We'll jump on board with the Red Bull, E. Williams, who's on an out lap as well. And we've got Fanta Brandon, J. Luke. We'll jump on board with the Aston Martin driver of B. Wright. And he goes a 1:26.0, so 4 tenths faster than any other driver so far. Oliver De Mose as well, a 1:26.4. The improvement we've seen with this Alpine driver, and really showing that season 3 might be his season. What's going on, Red? So Oliver, third, Agent Sky there coming through, still 4 attempts behind B. Wright in the Aston Martin. And Lemon, who comes through on them soft compound tyres in the Haas and sets a 1:25.5, so will go fastest in Q2. Newler in the Alfa Romeo. What can he do? He had a great season in season 2 in that Renault. Got really bad hay fever, I do apologise guys. E. Williams in that Red Bull. He will be racing in season 3. Will he be the guy to beat? 1:26.2 goes third fastest, 2/10 still behind the Aston Martin driver. Oh, be right. Newlet in the Alfa Romeo is coming through sector 3 now down towards the finish line, and he's going to set 1:25.2, goes fastest in Q2. Jake the lad in that McLaren. We've got Homo Sapien in the Aston Martin as well. His teammate currently sits in third. The driver at risk at the moment, Joe Champion in that McLaren. Jake the lad, Jay Luke, Brandon Homo Sapien and Ben McEwen all in the danger zone at the moment, have been eliminated here and missing out on Q3. So Jake the lad in that McLaren coming down towards the pit straight. The ERS will open as he flicks towards it. It's open. ERS is on towards the finish line. It's a 1:26.7. It's 9th fastest on their mediums. Joe Champion just coming through sector 1 in the other McLaren as well. You got Homo Sapien in the Aston Martin coming through sector 2. He's still got pace. So Ben McEwen is out on them soft compound tyres in the Alpha Tauri. Not taking any risks with the mediums. And Homo Sapien comes through with a 1:26.6, only 8th fastest. Joe Champion will stay on board with the McLaren driver. He's got a Haas driver of Lemon Who in front of him. Towards the line he goes. It's a 1:26.4 for Joe Champion in that McLaren. He goes 7th fastest. So the pre-season testing is well underway here for Formula 7 racing. Jake the lad in the McLaren coming down towards the finish straight as well. He's not going to be fast enough. I think he's going to head into the pit lane. And he does. So we've got Maxi Block on an outlap, and we've got his teammate Ben McEwen also on an outlap. Let's see where they are. We'll stay on board with Ben McEwen. Missed out on the championship last season. Muscati just nipping him to the line. But what can he do here in season 3? New game, new driving style, new pace. See how far over he goes there whilst trying to keep a tyre on the track so he doesn't invalidate it. Look how far he goes over, right onto the curb, into the next chicane, trying to keep hold of the car as well. This is a tough one, you don't want to brake late here, lock up and slide onto the curbs. It's a nice way to go around it. DRS is now open down the back straight. So the AlphaTauri of Ben McEwen, what's he going to do? We know it's going to be fast, and he's on the soft compound tyres as well, but how fast is he going to go? What's going on, Steg? Here comes Ben towards the line. He's got a nice exit and he's got pace here. It's a good time. It's a 1:24.9. He is provisional pole in Q2. So you can see all the drivers now start to switch to the soft compound tyres. Maxi Buck has switched as well, he's out in the AlphaTauri. But he doesn't look too far up on his time. It's a 1:25.60, he goes fourth fastest, so follows his teammate into the top 5 here in Q2. Agent Sky taking a shortcut there. Got Phantomus back on an outlap, he's in the elimination zone at the moment in that Ferrari. So Lemon, who's just started another flyer, so we'll jump on board with the Haas driver. It's going to get close now, 3 minutes left. And we've got all the drivers now switching to the soft compounds. Oh, sector 1, there's a yellow flag. I think that was an Alpine. So all the drivers will now start to head out the pit lane. Banter, Brandon, J. Luke, Jake the Lad, Fanfinus, Homo Sapien, all in the drop zone for Q2 at the moment. The driver at risk is Oliver de Mose. So he's weaving around there, so we'll jump on board with Oliver. We have got a Red Bull there as well. J. Luke in the Williams. He's invalidated his lap times. They're out on the mediums, so regardless of what everybody else is doing, he's taking a chance to start on the mediums. Wouldn't be a bad idea, to be fair. Here's Fanfinus in the Ferrari. He's got his Ferrari teammate, the Moz, behind him as well. He's on an outlap. Soft tyres are now on this Ferrari. DRS is open towards the line. He goes up to 1:25.7, goes 5th fastest in that Ferrari. We've got an Aston Martin as well. Is that B right? Yeah, it is. He's on an outlap. We've got Newlet there. He's 2nd fastest at the moment. J. Luke as well. He's not had a great lap. Jake the Lad coming down. He's got his teammate Joe Champion in front of him, who's in the danger zone. Oliver has moved into the drop zone now. So Joe Champion going 6th fastest. Lee Williams to come through the line, goes pole, a 1:24.8, nearly 2/10 faster than Ben McEwen, and the Red Bull driver is on provisional pole here in Q2. Agent Sky in the Haas, we know he's got pace. Yeah, Homo sapien needs a good lap here as it comes down towards the finish line, coming through sector 3 towards the last couple of corners. Here comes the Aston Martin of Homo sapien. He should get through on the soft compound sides. It looks like a fast lap. This could move Maxi Block, a former world champion, out in Q2. Homo sapien comes through on the Aston Martin and goes 5th fastest. Maxi Block has been eliminated in Q2. Fanford just making it through. Jake the Lad, Joe Champion, Oliver the Most, and J Luke all out in qualifying 2. So the fastest in Q2 is E. Williams, B. Wright in second, and Ben McEwen at third fastest. The two Bens there inside the top 3. Starting 15th in this race will be J. Luke in the Williams, unable to set a lap time, but we know he's definitely got pace. Oliver de Mose in the Alpine will start 14th, and Joe Champion in the McLaren will start 13th alongside his teammate of Jake the Lad. And the AlphaTauri, the former world champion of Maxi Block, misses out by 6 thousandths of a second and will start 11th in the Bahrain pre-season race. So Q3 should be an interesting one. There's a lot of pace there. There's a lot of drivers that are very, very close. So we have 2 Ferraris, Fanfinis, the Moz Monster, and Alfa Romeo of Newler, a Haas of Lemon, who a Red Bull of Banter, Brandon promoted to the gold division after becoming the world champion in silver. B. Wright in the Aston Martin and Agent Sky in the other Haas. E. Williams in the other Red Bull and Homo Sapien in the other Aston Martin as well. And then we have an AlphaTauri of Ben McEwen in there as well. So we have a lot of teammates into Q3. So Ben McEwen will be first out in the AlphaTauri. And there'll be a Haas driver straight behind him, as always. Hear the turbo just screaming at you. Nice yellow fluorescent helmet there on the top of Ben McEwen. You've got Adrian Sky as well, with the nice 70s edition black and grey lined helmet. Oh, the special edition for the thing. He's just taking the old shortcuts. He's on Bahrain short, he is. Outlap B. Wright as well, as he's got that black helmet with the red racing stripe up the top of it. We've got Fanfinis, the Ferrari driver as well. What helmet's he got? He's got the same as B. Wright. He's got the black and red racing pinstripes right on the top of the helmet. So Ben McEwen starts his flying lap. The sparks just coming off the curb there as he goes over it. The RS just closing as the sparks fly back up. Just slightly locking up, doesn't want to go too deep into that corner, same with the next corner as well as the turbo. You just hear the turbo roaring there. The RS is now open, the back wing of the Honda engine. You do not want to touch this curb at all. You want to get close to it like Ben does, but if you touch that curb, it is game over, and he's invalidated it, so he will jump on board with the Haas driver of Agent Sky, goes close to the curve as well without touching it. And as the Russian flag comes down towards the finish straight, so 1:25.2, so that is your benchmark. Fanfinis will be next to cross the line in that Ferrari. DRS is open. Will he beat his time? It's going to be closed. No, it's not. It's a 1:26.1 for Fanfinis. He won't be happy with that. But here is B Wright, and he goes provisional pole here in Q3. His teammate Homo Sapien is going to come back at him, and Homo Sapien goes provisional pole. 700ths between them, and the two Aston Martins are on the front row of this grid at the moment. Ben McEwen in the AlphaTauri coming through Q2 at the moment. You've got E. Williams on an outlap. You've also got the AlphaTauri of Newlett, who look very quick in Q2 as well. What can the Alfa Romeo do? Down towards the line he goes. And he goes a 1:25.8 Newlett, so he goes fourth fastest. Let's jump back on board with Ben McEwen in the AlphaTauri. He's invalidated. Ben McEwen is invalidated, so let's jump back on board with the Moz Monster in the Ferrari. And the Moz Monster has gone provisional pole here in Bahrain for the pre-season race in that Ferrari. E. Williams in the Red Bull coming through sector 2 at the moment. So here comes the Red Bull of E. Williams. Where can he sit it? Where can he sit it? Can he go front row of the grid? It's a 1:24.7. It's provisional pole for the Red Bull driver here in Bahrain. Lemon, who's next? No, he's just starting his flying lap. So E. Williams, for the next couple of minutes, will sit on pole position for this race. Jump on board with Lemon in the Haas. Here he is, Lemon, who representing the Russian team. Well, the American team with a lot of Russian funding, as you can see on the car. And Lemon will go 6th fastest just behind his teammate in the Haas. So we've got Agent Sky on another outlap. He will try and improve on his time, so will Fanfinis in that Ferrari. Only 3 cars on track at the moment. 4 minutes of Q3 still to go. And E. Williams sits on pole at the moment. His teammate just heading back into the pit lane. from side to side, but Adrian Sky has started his flying lap again. So he's going to have another crack at these top lads. Adrian Sky did win the Constructors in Season 1. He got his trophy, sent all the way to Poland. Now he's going to try and do it again in a car that he was in last season. I think he's Lemon Who there as well. I think he's going to want to improve on what happened in Season 2. There was a lot of expectation on him in the Silver Division going into Season 2. I don't think he lived up to that. I think he had a lot of difficulties in Season 2, but I think he'll be one of the drivers to beat in Season 3. And as for the other Haas driver, I think he will definitely be in contention for the championship this year as well. Here he comes down towards the finish line. Adrian Sky, where's he going to sit it? It's a 1:25.1 and he stays 5th. So he does improve, but it's not improvement enough. Lemon Who is up on his lap time as well, but he's got Newlett behind him. He's got the Ferrari of Fanfinis in front of him. He's also improving. We've got Ben McEwen on an outlap. So we'll stay on board with Fanfinis at the moment. Then we will jump to Lemon Who to see where he goes. So Fanfinis towards the line in that Ferrari, and he goes 7th fastest, so he improves by 1, and Lemon Who improves as well, but he's going to stay 6th fastest. So both drivers improving, but not improving position. Banter Brandon is on a flyer. He's coming through sector 1 now. He needs to set some sort of lap time. Ben McEwen is in the same boat as well in the Alpha Tauri. He's not set a lap. He's got a minute left. So we'll stay on board with Ben McEwen in the Alpha Tauri. You got Newlett, he's down on his lap time. You got Fanfinis still improving again. We've got Lemon Who going again. Adrian Sky is nearly 2 tenths up on his lap time. Could it put him on the front 2 row of this grid? B Right and Homo Sapien on an outlap, the Moz on an outlap. Ed Williams is going for another flying lap. But we'll stay on board with Ben McEwen coming through sector 2 at the moment. You've got the 2 Aston Martins going for the line to get that lap in Q3. Provisional pole at the moment is for E. Williams in the Red Bull. But here comes Ben McEwen to try and fight it off him, to go front row of this grid for the Bahrain pre-season race here at Formula 7 Racing. Ben McEwen comes down towards the finish line. It's going to be quick. It's a 1:24.6. It's provisional pole for the Alpha Tauri driver. And the Red Bull of Banter Brandon goes 9th. Newlett is 10th. He's now starting 10th at the moment. The Ferrari of Fanfinis improves. He's 8th. Here comes Lemon Who. He's down on his lap time. Adrian Sky is going for another one as well. E. Williams is going to try and get that pole position back. Is he improving on his lap time? He's 2 tenths up. This will put him back pole for this Bahrain Grand Prix. As we inch through sector 3 down the straight, there's not much time you can lose here as long as he keeps it. He's 2 tenths up and on for pole position here in Bahrain. Comes towards the finish line. The Red Bull driver crosses it and goes pole position by 1/10 of a second. The Red Bull driver is on provisional pole with Ben McEwen alongside him. The Moss Monster is improving as well. It's not going to be enough. He needs 4 attempts to try and get on the front row of this grid. Homo Sapien and B Right as well. Homo Sapien's down on his lap time. B Right nearly 4 attempts up. This is going to be closed by the Aston Martin driver. Here comes B Right. Can he take that front row of the grid off his former teammate Ben McEwen? He comes down the straight and it's a 1:24.6. He's on the front row of the grid by 0.02 of a second. B Right in the Aston Martin. Ben will start on the second row of the grid. Homo Sapien is into the pit lane. He will start 5th. Lemon Who 8th. Fanfinis 9th and Banter Brandon 10th. What an ending to this Bahrain qualifying session. So Ed Williams and B Wright will lock out the front row of this Bahrain Grand Prix in the Red Bull and the Aston Martin. So very close times there, 1/10 of a second separating the top three drivers. It's all about consistency around here though. So there you have it, your pole position goes to E. Williams in the Red Bull. B. Wright will be on the front row of the grid in the Aston Martin. On the second row of the grid will be the AlphaTauri driver of Ben McEwen, and alongside him the Ferrari driver of the Moz Monster. On the third row of the grid, the other Aston Martin, Homo Sapien, and alongside him the Alfa Romeo driver of Newland. The Polish driver in the Haas on the fourth row of the grid, Adrian Skye, and alongside him is his Haas teammate of Lemon Hu. Fan finish in the Ferrari will start 9th, and the Red Bull of Banter Brandon will start 10th. A fantastic qualifying for him as he's just been promoted from the Silver Division. It'll be interesting to see where everybody's pace is at. It's all about consistency, making it around without damage. I think it's all about strategies as well here in Bahrain. So 30 seconds to start time, guys, and the front row of your grid is locked out by Ed Williams and B Wright for this Bahrain pre-season race. So we do have a formation lap. It'll give me a little bit of time to talk to you guys about Season 3. We still have 2 spaces available. It starts next Sunday, the 1st of August. It's 23 races, a full season, trophies for all the drivers. The top 3 drivers from each division and the Constructors' Champions will all receive trophies at the end of Season 3. We have a lot of faces that have stayed with us as well, and quite a few new faces, so it's nice to see all these guys still racing with us from the minute we started this league in the middle of lockdown last year. So it's getting more difficult each season, but that's what we like. Guys, grab your refreshments because it is time for the pre-season Formula 7 race here at Bahrain. I think it will be a 2-stop strategy for every driver here, and I don't think it's worth going medium to hard. I think your strategy has got to be soft, medium, or medium, soft. Or medium, soft, you don't know. Ooh, Ed and B Wright nearly colliding there. So this is it, they're lining up for this Grand Prix. One thing that I wanted to wait for is the drivers actually starting when the lights go out, so looking forward to that. So this is it, guys. This is the pre-season race here at Bahrain. And it starts the same problem as the old F1 game, and it's lights out. Away we go. Ed gets a great start. Here comes B. Right, the Moz has made up a place on Ben McEwen, but Ed Williams is already 3 tenths in front. Here comes Homo Sapien in the other Aston Martin, goes into third position, nearly touches his teammate. And he goes side by side as B. Wright stays in second. Homo Sapien is up to third. Ben is overtook the Moz Monster again. Ben is up to fourth. The Moz Monster in fifth. Mueller. Maxi Block is up 3 positions. Down 12 is Adrian Sky. So he's had a terrible start. Jay the Lad is up 2, but he's spun. Jay the Lad has spun. So he's going to try and get back on track, but it's going to be at the bottom of the grid now. Leon is up 5 places in that Mercedes. So a great start for him as he battles it out with Jay Luke and Oliver the Mose. So up 6 now. And he's lost it. Homo Sapien has lost it. He's down 15 places. No, the Aston Martin driver had a great start. And the Williams and the Alpine just battling it out there in the middle of the pack. That's J. Luke and Ifney. J. Luke and Oliver, sorry. Leon and Ifney battling it out as well there. Leon there getting the better exit. But here comes Ifney on the inside of the Mercedes. And Alvaro Chavas in the Alpine as well. He's trying to battle him. He's up 5 places. Not a good start for the 2 McLarens of Jake the Lad and Joe Champion. But Maxi Block now up 4 places. Brandon up 2. Here comes Ifney on Leon in that Mercedes to go side to side. And Leon there just cutting him out. Nice racing by Ifney just to back out and give him the space there. Brandon all over the back of Maxi Block. We've got Mueller chasing down the Moz Monster. He's staying on the back of Ben McEwen for a podium. Ifney still chasing down Leon in that Williams. Leon having a great start to this race. He's up 6 places in that Williams. In that Mercedes, sorry. He's got J. Luke in Williams. In a Williams sandwich, he is Leon. Oliver inside the top 10, up 4 places. And a fantastic start to this Bahrain Grand Prix. So there's Oliver, goes over the Mose again, and Fanfinus has spun. Fanfinus has spun out. They're trying to get back on track, but that puts everybody up another position. Leon on the inside of J. Luke trying to take another Williams. He's on the faster compound. J. Luke on the hard tyres, and Leon on the soft, so he should have more pace and better grip coming out the exit, and he does. He's now up 8 places. A fantastic move by the Mercedes driver of Leon. Ifney will try and track down his teammate in the Williams. He's coming down, he's got the pace, but he's not going to have the track to take it. E. Williams setting the fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far. He's now 1.3 in front of B. Wright. The Moz Monster still chasing down Ben McEwen as well. Here comes J. Luke on Leon. He's got DRS. And Leon takes the inside line just as he slightly touched there, and he just got inside, just pushes him out a little bit. That's great driving by Luke and Leon. And here comes Ifney, the other Williams as well. We've got a 3-way scrap here for the top 10. And the 2 Williams just pushing him out and keeping him at bay. Look at this. The Mercedes, Leon doing really well to battle with both of these guys. Jay Luke there just losing quite a few places on the curb. He's lost a lot of places. Alvaro Chavas in the Alpine is now 8 places, up from 19th to 11th. Ifney has got past Leon. They are still battling it out here. Leon has got past Ifney again. Remember, he's on the faster tyre compound. Ifney trying to come back at him. Oh, he lost it on the curb. But he's not hit the wall. That is very lucky by Ifney. And he's just reversing to try and stay out of the way of all the other cars, which is very nice driving by Ifney. Oh, that is so unlucky, but he's very lucky not to receive damage there from hitting any of the walls. Well, great start to this Grand Prix here in Bahrain. Just what we like to see. And Sky is moving up the grid as well. He's up 5 places. Leon is down now. Agent Sky is moved back up. Alvaro Chavas in 9th. And Banter Branda in 8th. Oliver De Mo's having a great race in the Alpine. He's up to 7th and up 7 as well. The Mosmos are still trying to catch Ben McEwen. Let's change to the tyres now. We've got Leon on the back of Alvaro Chavas, the Mercedes on the Alpine. Agent Sky up to 9th, so he's already making progress. Just goes out wide of Alvaro Chavas, just slightly shaky, and he's using a lot of ERS, Leon. That'll help Alvaro Chavas on the straights. He's going to have DRS coming down the pit straight now. Lemon Who is in the pits already. Oliver De Rose is up to 6th. The Lemon Who must have got damaged there, or he's really struggling on them softs. Oh, here comes Leon. He could have took a little bit of damage, and that is a Homo sapien. Taking no prisoners going into that corner, and Leon has lost a few places because of that. Here comes Muskai though on Homo sapien, and the world champion in the Alfa Romeo takes the inside line on Homo sapien in the Aston Martin. Can he get in front? He's on the medium tyre, and he has just managed to get in front of Homo sapien. Maxibot just scowling on the back of him as well. Oh, Leon is out. Leon is out of this race. He's crashed it in Sector 2, and that is a safety car. Let's take a look away. He's crashed it. He's gone right into the wall in Sector 2 and lost the front right wheel. Lemon just gives another nice view of that. Remember, guys, what I noticed in the pre-season race for Silver is that it doesn't tell you when the virtual safety car is ending. So if we do get a virtual safety car, stay in green because you will get a drive-through penalty. Ed Williams is in the pit lane. D Wright also. Everybody heading into the pit lane is on the soft compound tyres. Oliver De Moles will lead the Grand Prix. No, he's in the pits. He's in the pits. I thought he would have stayed out. Alvaro Chavas is it. Everybody's in the pits. Muscati is not in the pit lane though. And neither is Maximo. J. Luke on the hard compound tyres as well now is in the podium positions. So working out well for all these drivers on the longer stint tyres. So back to normality. The world champion is now leading this Bahrain Grand Prix. Jake the lad and Fanfinis is out of this race as well, so not a great start to their Grand Prix. go. 22 laps still to go. And Muscati is leading this Grand Prix to Maximoff in the Alpine in second, the AlphaTauri in second, J. Luke in the Alpine in third. Oh, is that J. Luke and Williams? Still trying to read some colours. E. Williams in the Red Bull in fourth, and B. Wright in the Aston Martin in fifth. Ben McEwen in the AlphaTauri in sixth, and the Moz Monster in the Ferrari in seventh. Mueller in the Alfa Romeo in eighth, and Oliver de Mose in the Alpine in ninth. And two Haas drivers of Red Bull and Agents Fire, 10th and 11th. Alvaro Chavas in the Alpine is 12th. Counter Brandon in the Red Bull in 13th. Homo Sapien in the Aston Martin in 14th. Shadow Card in the Mercedes in 15th. Ifney in the Williams in 16th. And Joe Champion in the McLaren is the last driver still on this track in 17th. So guys, the safety car is out. Remember, season 3 starts next Sunday, the 1st of August. We still have 2 seats available in our 3 divisions. We still have 2 seats available. We have trophies for all the winners of each division. The top 3 and the Constructors Champions will all receive trophies. Remember, we race every Sunday. Our silver bronze race at 10 AM, silver at 12 PM, and our gold will race at 7 PM every single Sunday. If you do want to come and join, just come and join the Discord and come and race with us on F1 2021. The safety car is in this lap. And there's a collision with Ed Williams and J. Luke. A 5-second time penalty for E. Williams. B. Wright has gone past him in the Aston Martin. It looks like he's losing a bit of pace there, the Red Bull driver. But Sky is already half a second in front. Ben McEwen has taken J. Luke as well, so J. Luke's struggling, and now Ed Williams into the wall. He's out. He's out of this race. He's spun, and he is out of there. Ifney up to 12th, just takes out Alvaro Chavas. Remember, he's on the faster compound tyre. Alvaro just struggling there. Oliver de Mose up to 8th. Oliver de Mose is definitely showing his worth as a gold driver. He's racing really well in the Alpine, especially considering it's only his second season and he's only had 1 season in the silver division. Didn't win the championship. It proves that he can hold his own here. The Moz Monster has gone past J. Luke in that Ferrari. J. Luke's going to have to try and take the outside line, but the Moz is going to get through. And he's up to 5th position. Ooh, nearly sliding out a little bit there. Mueller has gone past J. Luke as well. These guys know that Muscati and Maximoff are going to have to pit again. Joe Champion getting the overtake on Alvaro Chavas. Alvaro trying to come back at him in the Alpine, trying to take the outside line. And he does well to get the outside. He's now got the inside line. He doesn't want to touch the curve though. As he just backs out slightly, he knows But it wasn't the blaze. Oh, he spun it. He's hit him. He's hit Joe Champion. A reset to track. I'll let you get away with that on a pre-season race, but not in a real race. Almost Sapien has spun it in the Aston Martin as well. DRS is now enabled again. The Moz Monster is coming on Ben McEwen. You've got the new all over the back of the Ferrari driver as well. And here comes Oliver the Moz on J. Luke. Oliver's up to 7th place with the inside line as well. And that is an overtake well done by the Alpine driver. New all over the back of the Ferrari. Here comes the Alfa Romeo, and he's going for it. He's going for the overtake. Ben has slightly spun it there, and Ben has lost the position to Newell, and here comes the Moz as well. So really struggling for a bit of grip there, Ben. He's going to have DRS here, the Moss. So is Ben. Remember, Oliver is on them soft compound tyres, so he should be, he is absolutely flying through this grid. So Champion just getting past Ifney. Ifney really struggling now. Here comes Oliver on the Moz. DRS, ERS, the Moz positioning his car really well to take the inside line into turn 1. And he took the outside line, and that's a great exit. That's a fantastic overtake by Oliver. That's a brilliant move. Great racing between Oliver and the Moz Monster. Setting the fastest first sector of the race so far, Oliver. Oh, Ben has slightly spun again on the same corner, and he's now down to 7th position. J. Luke going right down the inside of Ben, and Ben is really struggling since the safety car. Here's the Moss. Here's Adrian Sky as well on the inside of the Ferrari driver. B. Wright is up to 2nd place. B. Wright has taken Maxi Block. J. Luke has taken Ben as well. He's got the inside line. Here comes Ben round the outside. Oh, that is close. And Ben is back past J. Luke. And here's Newman as well on Maxi Block. Here comes the Alpine. I'm over the Moz to try and take both of them out of the equation. And he's taken Newman. And now he's battling with Maxi, but Maxi's got the pace to stay ahead. But he's got the inside line. Here's Oliver to get into the podium positions. And he's taking a really wide line. No, Maxi Block, he just goes off slightly. He took a really wide line there, Oliver, to try and give space. So he's really good driving. Maxi Block down to 10th now. Ben McEwen is taking Adrian Sky. Adrian Sky trying to come back at him. Newman all over the back of Oliver as well. We've got some great racing here. Right, really trying to track down Mascai in that Alfa Romeo now. Remember, Mascai will have to pit against her. The longer that B-Right stays on the back of him, the better it is for him. So here comes Oliver. He's going to try and get him again. There goes B-Right on the leader as well. B-Right's got the inside line, the wheel to wheel, Mascai and B-Right. Muscati on the hard compound tyres, sorry, Be Right on the hard compound tyre, Muscati on the mediums. It looks like Muscati might be starting to struggle. Here comes over the road in the Alpine on the soft compound tyres, and he's got the inside line, takes the Aston Martin to Be Right. He's going to try and track down the Muscati and the Alfa Romeo. Be Right down to third. Here comes Newell and the other Alfa Romeo as well, trying to help out his teammate. Muscati really struggling to keep these boys behind him. The Alpine driver of Oliver is all over these guys. Here's Be Right, Muscati has spun it, Muscati has spun it, coming round the hairpin. Oliver the Moles now leads this Grand Prix here at Bahrain. Be Right in the Aston Martin is in second, Newell in third, Adrian Sky fourth, Ben McEwen in fifth. Muscati, who was leading this Grand Prix after the safety car, is now down in 9th place. He will definitely have to take a pit stop now. Adrian Sky trying to track these guys down after that horrendous start of this race for Adrian Sky. He is now back up into contention. Here comes Oliver the Moles. He is now leading this Grand Prix. Lemon here has got an overtake on Banner Brandon. There goes the Haas driver on the Red Bull. Oh, Ifney and J. Luke have collided. Ifney and J. Luke have collided. J. Luke's in the wall. Was that Ifney and J. Luke? I'm pretty sure it was Ifney and J. Luke. Wow, that was a huge collision. And J. Luke in the Williams has lost the whole front wing, but he's still in 8th position, but he's got the McLaren of Joe Champion all over the back of him now. Here comes Adrian Sky on the Alfa Romeo of Newell. He's all at the back of him. Can he get a better exit down the back straight? It is so close, this race. Here's Banter Brandon on Lemon here as well, the Red Bull on the Haas driver. And there goes Joe Champion past J. Luke, who's really struggling to stay on the track now with that damaged front wing. And here's Joe Champion going flies past Ifney. I don't know why Ifney's back there. There's Banter Brandon, goes past Lemon here in that Haas. And Adrian Sky as well, trying to catch these guys. 5 second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane for J. Luke, who has retired from this race. An unfortunate series of events for J. Luke. I thought J. Luke and Ifney were actually battling it out for position, but they weren't. Ifney was a lap down, and so J. Luke, I can understand the frustration for the Williams driver, especially when it's your own teammate who's a lap down, who should be helping you out, but to take him out of the race. Well, it's not his own teammate, but it is for the race, but it isn't for the season. Be Right is catching Oliver now, and then soft compound tyres starting to fall off. Absolutely they are, because he now heads into the pit lane and he will stick on some fresh mediums and get to the end of this race. Adrian Sky on Newell. Newell is so well rounded as a driver. He knows exactly where to position his car to try and get the best position. But Adrian Sky is not no ordinary racer, and he moves up into second place. And here comes Ben McEwen as well. And Newell, in the matter of 2 corners, has gone from second to fourth, but he's going to try and come back at Ben McEwen in the Alpha Tower. The Moz Monster setting the fastest lap of this race so far. Oliver has gone onto the hard, so no mediums. Sky fighting off Ben McEwen. B Wright is now leading this Grand Prix on hard compound tyres. That is him till the end of this race. Can he win the pre-season battle here in Bahrain? Here comes Ben McEwen on Agent Sky, and he's got the overtake. The Alpha Tauri gets past Agent Sky, and he's now up to second position. Agent Sky trying to get back at him. And here's Ifney again, just moving out of the way of all these drivers. And Agent Sky is moved down to third place. The two Bens are now leading this Grand Prix, first and second. The Aston Martin and the Alpha Tauri. Here comes Lemon Who on the Moz Monster. I'm looking. So Agent Sky is going to have DRS on Ben coming down the pit straight as Ben is over a second behind B Wright. So it's going to be a bit of a sitting duck if Agent Sky can get a good exit. And he does. Here comes the DRS. Ben McEwen will try and position his car to the right, and Agent Sky gets past him. The battle in Bahrain continues here. Giving him space, good racing by Agent Sky, and here comes Newell for his opportunity. Joe Champion gets past Banter Brand New, goes into the pit lane. Ben McEwen and Agent Sky really battling it out now. The inside line goes to Ben McEwen. Newell just staying on the back of him, waiting for his opportunity and waiting for his chance. Yeah, I will watch you with me. Oh, well, that is unusual. So, as you can see, Ifney is going to the pit lane. Banter Brandon is out of this race. Safety car. The safety car is out and Lemon Who's out. Lemon Who has lost it in sector 2. Let's have a look at our Vulture Bass. Let's see where Lemon Who has lost it. In the wall. The same place where Jay Luke lost it. Where I think it was Ed or Jake lost it. So safety car is out and they all head into the pit lane. This is going to really help Newell and Agent Sky. Oliver DeMose could potentially take the lead of this Grand Prix. He's only one lap on the hard compound tyres. Can he get in front of these boys? Oh, he's gone into the pit lane. He's going to go soft. He's going to go soft till the end of this race. And he does, as predicted. Him and Joe Champion are now on the fastest compound tyre till the end of this race. The Sky opting for the softs as well. Here comes the Moz on the mediums. It is now a sprint race to the end of this Bahrain Grand Prix. Every single driver on fresh tyres, 10 laps remaining for the Battle of Bahrain. So Ifni has a puncture and it won't let him pit. I don't know what's going on with his car at the moment. Yeah, it's just putting him back on track. Do you see that? And he still has a puncture. Oh my god. So really struggling because he's got a puncture on the rear left, but it won't let him pit. He's got a puncture on the rear left, but it will not let him pit. There is not much you can do in this situation. The rear left has gone for Ifni in the Williams. And it won't let him pit. It looks like he's still got a soft tyre on. Look, he's got a rear soft tyre. He's on the mediums. And he's got a rear soft tyre on. With a puncture as well. Oh my god. Unbelievable scenes here in Bahrain. Maxi Block is out. Maxi Block is out. Ifni is wearing two different tyres. Soft compound on the back rear. Well, the safety car is in. Ben will try and track down B right. Joe Champion has got the overtake on Oliver de Moles. Oliver de Moles gives that position back up. Ifni, 10-second time penalty. He's got medium tyres on Ifni, but for some reason he's got a soft rear left tyre with a puncture and it won't let him change it. Everyone's got to be careful now. Look at that, he's got a soft rear left and three other medium tyres. The Williams driver has had such bad luck here in Bahrain. He's got a puncture. He's got the wrong set of tyres on, and it will not let him pit to change them. So let's stay on board with this, mate. He's got 2 front medium tyres, 1 right medium tyre, and 1 left rear soft tyre with a puncture. He goes into the pits. It keeps him in the pit lane. Changes his tyres. Changes his front wing. So it's not changed the front tyres, but you can see it's took 1 tyre off the back. But he's not moving, he's staying there, he's got no penalties. And then he respawns back on track, and he's still got 2 mediums on the front, 1 medium on the right rear, and 1 soft on the right left rear that's punctured, and it will not change it in the pits. So he's now driving with a puncture and 2 different sets of tyres on. Unbelievable. So B-Right is leading this Grand Prix. Muscati sets the fastest lap of the race with 6 laps remaining. Ben is trying to track him down in the Alpha Tauri. The Aston Martin leads this Grand Prix. Homo Sapien in the other Aston Martin trying to chase down Alvaro Chavas. Oh, Homo Sapien has been taken by Joe Champion and I'm soft. Joe Champion up to 6th position, Alvaro Chavas in 5th. Ben is trying to track down B-Right, 6 laps remaining. Joe Champion all over the back of Alvaro Chavas now as well. He's got them soft compound tyres on, so is Muscati chasing down, 6 laps remaining. Joe Champion with DRS and the faster tyre. Joe Champion staying all over the back of the Alpine driver, goes round the outside. And here comes Homo Sapien as well, trying to take his chances. Oh, they've collided, the Alpine and the Aston Martin have both collided. Round turn 2. That gives Joe Champion some breathing space. And that puts them well under pressure now with Muscati on them soft tyres, chasing them down, and it has really put them all over the back. Oliver De Mol sets the fastest lap of this race and goes past the Moz Monster. Oliver De Mol, what a race. I mean, he's not in the best position now, but his pace all race has been fantastic. Oh, B-Right has been taken. Ben is leading this Grand Prix. So B-Right has lost the lead. 5 laps remaining. He must have messed up on one of the corners. Ben has had the DRS and took him. Here comes the DRS from B-Right. So yeah, it looks like he's obviously got the DRS down the straight and took him, because here comes B-Right to try and do the same thing. But he's going to have to wait. Does he just stay on the back of him and wait? For the last lap, Muscati goes past Homo Sapien and moves in front of him. Muscati, the Alfa Romeo driver, is up to 7th place. And Ben staying in front of B. Right. Some great racing here by these lads. Right, losing a little bit of time to Ben, but now he's catching back up through sector 3. He's going to have a nice bit of DRS, and Ben has used quite a lot of his ERS as well. So I think B-Right's got a great chance of getting back in front of the Alpha Tauri driver. Down the pitch straight he comes. DRS is on, ERS is on. He's going to try and take the inside line. Here comes B. Right on Ben McEwen, and Ben McEwen just staying in front, goes a little bit wide into turn 1, trying to leave the space for his opponent, his rival, and he's going to have another crack at it. DRS again, coming up through towards turn 3 and 4, and he goes past him. B. Right is now back in the lead. Ben comes back at him round the outside. Ben is trying to keep the line, and he stays in front of him for another lap. 2 laps remaining here in Bahrain. So he's only going to have 2 more chances, B. Right, to win this race. Ooh, Ben just slipping out slightly there. Is the pressure getting to? Newman is there as well. B. Right again. He's only going to have 1 more crack at this. This is it. B. Right needs to get a good exit. We're going on to the last lap of this Bahrain Grand Prix. Here comes B. Right. He's got DRS. He's got ERS. Ben McEwen needs to try and hold him off. This is his last chance. Saloon, 2 more DRS zones. B. Right just braking a little bit early. Ben trying to brake late, goes down the outside. He's going to have another DRS straight to try and get this overtake going. Here he goes, DRS, ERS. Can B. Right take the lead in this Battle of Bahrain on the last lap of this Grand Prix? Not this time round. Shadow can't get in the way on this last lap. And Ben has got through the hard part and stayed in front through the 2 first DRS zones. Homo sapien is out. And they're coming up to Homo sapien now. He's just crashed on the straight here. Oh, he's into the wall there, just on your left. There's Ifnir with the puncher. Here comes B Right. Ben has got a time penalty, so B Right doesn't need to do anything else because B Right is going to get the race win here. And that is the pre-season race for Formula 7 racing. The Battle of Bahrain is over and B Right takes the race win here in Bahrain. Newell will come through to take second place and Ben McEwen will take third place, crossing the line in first, but time penalties mean that he goes down to third position. Adrian Sky will cross the line in fourth and Joe Champion in fifth. Muscati, the world champion, will cross the line in sixth. Oliver De Moles in the Alpine and his teammate Alvaro Chabaf both in seventh and eighth, having fantastic races. The most monster in ninth, and Shadow Card will come home in 10th. What a fantastic race here in Bahrain. A few DNFs, but we expect it on a pre-season race of a new Formula 1 game. I can't wait to see what happens next Sunday here in Bahrain once again. I'm looking forward to that one. So Muscati will get driver of the day. And that is it for the pre-season race here in Bahrain. The top step goes to B Right in the Aston Martin. And in second place will be Newell in the Alfa Romeo. In third place is Ben, crossed the line in first, but he will get on the podium in third. And that is Ben McEwen. A fantastic race, fantastic drive. Remember guys, we are back next Sunday. There's your finishing. Oliver De Moles with the fastest lap of the race and B Right your race winner. Remember guys, our season 3 is back next Sunday for our first race of the season here back in Bahrain. Make sure you tune in for that. Our bronze race is at 10 AM, our silver race is at 12 PM and our gold race is now at 7 PM every single Sunday. Thank you so much for watching guys. We'll be back on Twitch next Sunday guys. For now, I will see you lads later.